Hey everyone, my name is Joby and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 DIY last minute costumes for you guys for Halloween. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's get to the video. So the first costume I will be DIYing is the Arthur Reed costume from the kids show Arthur. I was actually so sad when they announced the show was coming to an end next year, so I decided to DIY this costume. So what you will need is a pair of jeans, a yellow sweater, a white collared shirt, a pair of rounded glasses, a headband that matches your hair color, preferably one without ears. In this case, I can only find ones with ears, so I had to work with what I had. I ended up removing the ears, which you will see later on in this video. You also need cotton balls or plushie stuffing. The headband already had some stuffing inside the ears, so I used that instead. You also need some sort of brown and pink material. Here I have some brown and pink pleather from the dollar store, but you can also use some felt as well. You will also need a pencil, glue gun, and scissors. So first off, you're going to take your headband and we're going to make the ears. If your headband doesn't have ears already, you can skip this step. Here I'm just removing the ears so that I can make my own. Once you remove the ears, you're going to take your headband and put it on top of the dark brown material, and you're going to use your pencil and draw out the ears. Then you're going to cut that out, and then you're going to trace it back onto the material and make 3 more of those. Once that's done, you will have 4 of these ears to work with. Next, you're going to take one of those ears and trace it onto the pink material. Then you're going to draw a smaller ear within that area you just traced out, and then you're going to cut it out. Next, you'll take the pink ear and trace it onto the pink material, and then you're going to cut it out, and then you'll have 2 of the pink ears. Okay, so we're almost done here. So the next step is to use your glue gun, and we're going to glue the pink part to the brown ears, making sure that it's in the middle. Once that's done, we are going to stuff the ears with fluff or cotton balls, whichever one you have, and then take the front and back part of the ears and glue them together. Make sure that you leave an opening at the bottom so that you can later on glue that to the headband. Now that you have 2 ears that are stuffed with cotton, we're going to glue them to the headband, and then you're all done. The next costume that I will be DIYing is an outfit that is a little bit political. It's an outfit that was worn by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at the Met Gala this year. So she wore this white dress that said "Tax the Rich" on the back in big red letters. And yeah, so this DIY isn't a direct copycat of the actual dress she wore. You can really choose whatever style of dress you would like to use for this, but here I'm just keeping it simple and using a long sleeve white tee because that's all I had. This outfit is very easy to make, so all you need for this costume is a white dress or a large oversized white t-shirt that you don't want anymore. You also need some red paint, a paintbrush, and some cardboard. So this costume is pretty straightforward to make. All you're doing is just painting "Tax the Rich" on the back with red paint. I put the cardboard in between the shirt so that the paint doesn't leak through. And yeah, that's about it. And once you're done painting the full phrase, you just let the paint dry and then you're pretty much done. Okay, so the last costume that I'm DIYing is an outfit that Steve wore from Blue's Clues. So what you'll need is a green polo. This costume would have been easier to make if I had a striped one that looked exactly like the one he wore in the show, but I couldn't find one, so this is what I have to work with. So you'll also need some brown shorts or pants, and you also need some green tape. You can actually skip this if you already have the striped t-shirt, but because I don't, the green tape will be used as stripes. You'll also need some scissors, a notebook, a paintbrush, and some green and black paint. There's also some red paint here, but I ended up using red felt instead, so either or works. Okay, so the first step here is to put stripes on my green polo. You can obviously skip this step if you already have a striped polo. So what I'm doing here is putting the tape horizontally across the shirt. I'm doing 1 full tape around the shirt for each stripe. And it might be easier to wear the shirt first to know where the stripes go. I'm actually just doing 3 stripes at the top because I'm tucking the rest of my shirt in my pants. Next, I'm creating the iconic Blues Clues notebook that goes along with the fit. Here I'm just painting the outside of the notebook green. I'm painting the front as well as the back. And once the green is dry, I'm just taking the black paint and painting the black border at the front of the notebook and letting that dry again as well. Then once everything is dry, you can either paint the red sofa with the red paint, but I decided to draw it on red felt instead with a black marker, and then I just glued it on the notebook. So here's the notebook, and the fit is now complete.